If you would like to win a Force FX lightsaber, all you have to do is like this video, subscribe, turn notifications on, and tell me in the comments what your all-time favorite saber is. After the initial impact of Order 66, there was still a prominent Jedi presence left within the galaxy. Although most of the Jedi were killed, there were several groups that managed to escape Stage 1 of Order 66, which was the Clone Troopers. However, little did they know that Stage 2 would follow in the form of Darth Vader himself. One such Jedi Knight who managed to evade the Empire was named Gira. After he managed to survive the first wave of Order 66, Gira came across a group of Padawans whose masters had all laid down their lives to allow them to escape from the clone troopers that had turned on them. After rescuing the Padawans, Gira took a starship, making an agreement with its captain who promised to bring the Jedi to safety. Gira was determined to get the Padawans to a safe place, where he could then train the next generation of Jedi Knights, and eventually use them to destroy the Empire as a newly formed Jedi Order. Gira believed that if he could just establish a small enclave of Jedi, he could return after several years and wage a full-fledged war against the Empire and the Sith. Unfortunately though, Lord Vader had recently received word of the Padawans and Gira's survival and had been sent to find and eliminate them by any means necessary. More than this, Vader was sent after the Padawans by the direct command of Emperor Palpatine himself, who wanted no risk of a new Jedi Order rising following the Purge. Gira and the Padawans were considered especially high risk because of the presence of a large amount of younglings and those that could be trained specifically to fight and destroy the Empire. It was because of this that Lord Sidious commanded Vader personally to kill all of the Padawans as well as their master, Gira. After tracking the group down in space, Vader sent stormtroopers aboard the Jedi ship as a first wave of attack, holding back for a time to see what Gira was made of. Vader wanted to gauge just how powerful this Jedi Knight was before he engaged him himself. After successfully fending off the stormtroopers, Gira placed the Padawans into an escape pod and shot them off into space. Gira determined that he would in fact die at the hand of Lord Vader, but that the Padawans would escape. This is when Lord Vader made his entrance, engaging Gira in lightsaber combat. During their duel, Vader began to feel the dark side of the Force within Gira as he used the dark side to fuel his own blade. Knowing he would likely die, Gira released his anger towards Vader and the Empire, letting the death of his friends fuel his every move as he unknowingly tapped into the dark side. Gira no longer held his dark emotions behind barriers of will, instead letting it out in hopes it may help him defeat the Dark Lord, or at least injure him. Sensing the dark side, Vader made Gira an offer, telling him that if he turned to the dark side fully, Vader would spare his life, and he could spend the remainder of his days in service of the Empire. Gira, however, refused, calling Vader a liar, and continued to battle the Sith Lord with the dark side. However, there was no comparison between the power of Gira and Vader, as Vader's gift with the Force was immeasurable compared to the Jedi. Now sensing that he would die at Vader's hand, and that his power was not substantial enough, Gira resolved to commit everything to the duel in order to give the Padawans enough time. Join me, and I'll let you live. What? No. No, it doesn't matter what you do to me. I care only for my charges. Live or die, I don't matter. Understand this, traitor. I will fight you. Eventually, their duel came to an end as Vader disarmed Gira of his lightsaber, but refused to commit to a killing strike. Instead, Vader gave him another chance, but threatened to kill him if he did not fully turn. More than this, Vader told Gira that if he embraced the dark side of the Force, he would spare the Padawans and no longer pursue them. Completely broken both mentally and physically, and seeing no other option, Gira agreed, pledging himself to the Sith Lord and promising to serve Palpatine as long as the Padawans be allowed to escape. Delighted, Vader said this: "I've broken you. A Jedi, an enemy. Whatever you do when I leave here will serve my master. You have done your duty to him." Vader then called out to the captain of the ship, as it was revealed that the captain had joined with Vader after discovering Gira had no chance against the Sith Lord and his Imperial forces. Vader then gave the order for the captain to set off explosives on the Padawan's escape pod that Vader had ordered the captain place there personally. Complying with the order out of fear for his own life, the Padawan ship exploded in space and was destroyed, leaving no survivors. Completely shocked, Qi'ra asked Vader why he did what he did. As Vader explained, it was not simply enough just to kill the Jedi. More than this, Vader had to show them that he had true power over them, and power to make them serve the Emperor and his goals. By causing Qi'ra to fall to the dark side, Vader proved that the dark side was superior. Vader wanted to prove that any Jedi could fall, and for the very reasons that he had. Vader sadistically proved this point by killing the Padawans, and just as what occurred with him and how he turned, so would anybody else. Why? If you wanted them dead, why not kill me? Why the game? Why did you want me? Because it was easier this way. Because my master prefers to possess rather than destroy, but you served only to save your students. Vader then told Qi'ra he would serve the Emperor and the dark side of the Force until his very last day, and that he had now become a tool of the dark side. Vader then left Qi'ra aboard his ship, unable to live with himself and his weakness, believing he could no longer even hold to his life as a Jedi Knight. Qi'ra placed his lightsaber at his chest and activated it. But that was how Darth Vader hunted a group of Jedi Padawans following Order 66 and destroyed them, as well as the Jedi Knight known as Qi'ra. But leave your thoughts below on this story and the story of Qi'ra following Order 66 and the sadistic nature of Lord Vader. Again, don't forget to enter the lightsaber giveaway. May the Force be with you and have a great day.